Today's breakdown is of Paige Bueckers, who's currently a freshman at UCONN. She was a first-team All-American. She was the Big East Player of the Year and the Freshman of the Year. So when I started studying her film from this season, the first trend I saw is how good of a shooter she is. And you can see from three-point, she is 47%. She's 54% from the field and 86% from the free throw line. So once I started to break down her shooting mechanics, the first thing I noticed was she has a one motion shot. So everything is smooth right through one motion. She keeps the ball in front of her power line. So everything is positive energy towards the basket. The next thing is her wrist snap. So when she releases the ball, she has a very, very good wrist snap, which creates a lot of backspin on the basketball. And when you have a lot of backspin, that means it's going to go soft on the rim. So that's why she gets a lot of pure swishes. And if it does hit the rim, and then since it's so soft from that backspin, then the ball is going to roll in. As you can see right there, great wrist snap. So focus on that for these next couple clips. Every time it's very fluid. You can see it's all one motion, and then right at the point of release, it's a quick wrist snap. Then the next part I noticed when studying her shooting is she gets a great drop angle, which is arc on the basketball, and that comes from her elbow through her eyebrow. And this is a terrific example. So watch her elbow, her right elbow go through, and it gets above her eyebrow, which means she gets good arc and gets the ball up in the air, and you can see the ball just drops right in. Here's another great example right there. And then the last thing, and this is not as much shooting mechanics, but more she moves without the ball a lot. So she will bounce out, which basically means if she's inside the three-point line, she'll get behind the three-point line, and then she's able to drift to the corner. She's able to shift down. She's able to lift up. So she can shoot on the move, and she can shoot with her feet set. Because right there, that's a perfect example. She's shifting down, getting to the slot, and knocking down the three. Watch that one. She passes it, bounces out to behind the three, and that arc. Just a great drop angle. This one, she's shifting down to the wing, and once again, every time, elbow through eyebrow. And then when you continue to watch her film, another thing you notice is she attacks closeouts well. So then when you look through synergy, her spot up stats is 1.488 points per possession, which is in the 100th percentile of synergy, which means she's excellent and one of the best in college basketball at attacking closeouts. And why is that? The reason, number one, is she can shoot the ball so well, like I just showed. And then the other one is she makes quick decisions. So this first part, she's reading her defender prior to catching the ball. So that's how she is attacking a closeout, because that's the best way to attack it. So you see your defender, and she's able to beat her defender a lot on the catch. So she catches it and then immediately attacks. Like that's a perfect example right here. She's moving on a lift, catches it, and is already beating her defender on the catch. And then watch this veer. She goes right foot, left foot into body contact and finishes. Great veer move. The next one is she has an eye fake, so she just lifts her eyes up slightly and the ball goes a little up, and that's all she needs because of how well she shoots the ball, and that gives her angle to get to her pull-up, and she has an elite dribble pull-up, which I'll break down later. And then the last part is she has a great shot fake. So watch this shot fake. She shows the ball. She load steps back with her right foot. And now she's getting to space for her pull-up. Okay, so the last part is ball screens. She plays very well out of ball screens. And it starts with the first progression on every ball screen or pick and roll is rejecting the coverage. And she's really good at rejecting the coverage. Because the defense is set for you to use this screen. They're not set for you to reject the coverage. And she understands that, and she uses that a lot. Okay, so you see she rejects the coverage right here on that step up. Now the next part I want you to notice is watch her dribble pickup. She gets the ball from her left hand to her right hand in her shooting motion very quickly. She doesn't reach across for the ball. She brings her left hand with the ball to her right hand and then gets it right to her shooting pocket and then gets her elbow through her eyebrow and a great wrist snap every single time. Every single time. That's why she's so good in the mid-range. And this is a great finish. So she has her defender on her hip, and she goes right left footwork and then finishes. And this is an excellent pickup. You saw earlier a left hand pickup. Now watch her right hand pickup. She brings her left hand to the ball on the way up. So everything's going on the way up and gets it right through her shooting pocket very quickly. And watch this in and out. She's really good at moves on ball screens. She can really set up her defender every time. So watch this inside out. She sells it with her body, shoulders, and eyes shifting to her right, which is going to sell using the screen, which sets up the reject. She's really good at turning the corner against a drop coverage and going right into her mid-range pull-up because she has such a great pull-up. Since her dribble pickup is so good and so quick. Like, watch it from this angle. This angle's a little better going to her right. That last dribble's a pound, and then she's going left-right footwork, and you can see her left hand gets the ball on the way up, and she's going right into her shooting motion. Because she sees that the screener's defender is back. So she's able to turn the corner and get right to her spot. Now here's one going to her left hand, and you can see how quickly she gets the ball up to her shooting pocket. Dribble, you can see now it's right on her shooting line right here, and then watch her elbow extend all the way through to get arc on the ball, and it drops right in. And here's another great setup move. Her defender now runs into the screener. She's able to turn the corner, and that's all the space she needs. Here's a great side step against an up-to-touch coverage, so the screener's defender is at the level of the screen. So she goes pound dribble. Left foot is going to push. Basically, she's pushing off her left foot. Her right foot's going to go to the side. Gets a clean dribble pickup because the ball stays on her right side. Watch the ball. Stays on her right side. Goes right through her shooting pocket. Another great dribble pickup. Okay, so arguably her best skill is either shooting or passing, and you'll see in these clips and ball screens, she reads and manipulates defenses so well. So right here, up to touch coverage. So she sees the roller right here with her left eye and makes a great pass because there's no help. She draws two here, drags it out slightly, right over top pass to the roller. This is an excellent pass because she sees the low defender right here. So when she throws this pass to the roller, she throws it to where only the roller can catch it and finish. And then anytime she throws basically a pocket bounce pass against a drop coverage, she leads her roller slightly so the roller can catch it and then go finish right away. Watch right here. So you see when the roller rolls, there's no tag. which means she's going to be open. And you'll see later when there is a tag, she'll hit the lift. Good setup move. Now she throws it right over top to the roller against the drop coverage. Drags it out. Then once again, she sees the roller and throws a nice bounce pass. Because once again, watch the defense. So there's no one over here to help. So there's no low defender helping, which means the roller's going to be open because she has drawn 2 defenders to her right here. Here's another one. Watch the roller. She throws it slightly in front to allow a catch and finish. Now in these next couple clips, she's going to be reading the tag defender, which is this defender right here. So if this defender tags the roller, then she's going to pass to the lift right here. Great pass, on time, on target for a knockdown 3. Once again, you can see the tag on the roller. That means the lift is open. Next, so when she comes off this screen, there's going to be a nail defender right here stepping over to stop her. And UCONN runs like a pin-in action right here, screening action by number 44. And she's able to pass out to a shooter right here who's lifting up. Here it is again. She comes off the ball screen. There's a nail defender right here. The nail defender steps over, and then there's a great 45 cut right here for a layup. So as you can see, she can really shoot the ball. She knows how to attack closeouts effectively and efficiently, and she knows how to play out of ball screens, starting with the ability to reject the coverage, to use the screen, getting to her dribble pickup, mid-range jumper, and then being able to pass out of ball screens too.